Hey, in this video I will show you how to create a Microclaw Eternity Band Ring using Rhino 8, a common setting in jewelry. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's begin by making our ring. Select the circle command. On the front view, type 0 on your keyboard, press enter. For the diameter, let's make a ring of the size of 18mm. Now we can go ahead and offset this circle like usual. Offset of the thickness of 2mm. Let's go ahead and drag a gemstones. Select the gemstones, go to your box edit and resize it to 2mm. I'm going to change the color of the gemstones. Select the gemstones and move up to about here. It is fine. Now, let's create a profile for our band ring. Select the rectangle tools and select the option center. Snap it on the center of our rings. Go to your right view mode and we are going to make a band ring size of the size of 2.5mm. Press enter. Let's reshape the shape of our band ring. Let's go to our arc tool icon, click on the drop down and select the second arc. Place your first point on the near end, hold shift on your keyboard and place it on the other sides. Go on the middle and snap it on the top, just like that. Now select the new curves we made and mirror it on the bottom. Place the mirror plane on the middle of the band ring and flip it on the other side. Now let's remove the parts we don't need. Select the object to split. Press enter. Select the cutting object, which is our two curves. Press enter once again. Now go ahead and delete the parts we don't need. Now guys, let's round off the edges with our fillet curves. Go to the curves tools tab and select this icon, which is the fillet curves. Select the radius of 0.1. It is fine. Press enter. Select the first curve and the second curves. Do the same for all the sides. Once it is done, we can go ahead and join everything together. Now we can go ahead and sweep this shape to our rail. We can go ahead and create some cuts into our ring. So first let's go to our standard tab and select the polyline. Deselect the grid snap and just eyeball the start of our polyline somewhere around here and come down at an angle to somewhere around here. It is fine. Finish off the line to the center axis. Now select the new line we made and mirror it over the y-axis. Now we can close the line we just made. Select all the curves we made and join them together. To make holes, there is two ways. You can either extrude this shape we just made or use the wire cut function. Type wire cut on the command, press enter. Select the object to cut, which is this one, and press enter. Now go to your right view port and just place the cut depth point somewhere around here. It is fine. If you go to your perspective mode and check, you have made a new cut on your ring and it created a separated objects. Select the new object we made, hit Ctrl C on your keyboard and then let's go back, Ctrl Z and place our objects once again. Press Ctrl V on your keyboard. Let's select our new objects and put it on another layer. Now we can go ahead and place our gemstones all over our ring using the array polar function. Let's guess the number of diamonds we need. Let's say 35. The angle to fill is 360. If there is too much, just reduce the number of items. Once you're satisfied with the number of items, just hit enter. Do the same for our new objects. Alright, now we can go ahead and select our earlier curves we made in the beginning and type pipe on your keyboard. Select diameter and let's put 1 millimeter. Press enter, enter once again. Select your pipe and change it to another layer. So let's make some cuts into our ring to see how it turned out. But before going forward, we need to make those green little objects a little bit bigger. Select all the green objects and drag the gimbal to make slightly bigger. Once it is done, let's use our Boolean difference once again. Select the poly surface we want to subtract, press enter, and now select all the green object along with our pipe. Press enter. So if you're satisfied with the result, we can go ahead and create some little triangle cuts in between our prongs. So take our polyline and place it on the middle to make a guideline, just like that. So with our polyline once again, let's make an angle line somewhere around here. It is fine, and just snap it on our guideline. Now you can select this curve and mirror it to the other side. Then simply close this triangle. Alright, so this time to make the V-cuts, let's not use the wire cuts command and just simply extrude this triangle. First of all, let's select all of those new curves and join them together. Then just extrude it. Let's switch this new object into another layer. Make sure our object is a closed poly surface. So if it is not, just simply type cap on your command and close our poly surface. If everything is correct, we are simply going to array polar and place it in between our prongs. Once it is done, we can Boolean difference once again. Alright, well, now what we can do is just to create some small holes for our diamonds. Let's use our cylinder command. Go to our top view, place the center of the cylinder, place 0, type 0 on your keyboard, press enter. For the diameter, let's make a diameter of 0.8 millimeter. Let's simply move our cylinder on the top. Let's apply a fillet edge to round off the bottom of our cylinder. You can use the little handle and drag it down to however you need. Make sure you're not above the middle. Make sure you're just a little bit below, the middle axis. Press enter again. So now we can array polar our holes. Let's select all of our cylinders, select the parents and type cell children on your keyboard, press enter. It's going to select all of our cylinders. Simply place it on another layer. And now we can go ahead and do our Boolean difference command again. Select the surface, press enter, and select all of our cylinders. Press enter once again. And here you have, guys, you have created a nice Microclaw Eternity Band Ring.